I think I want to add her some ear jewelry.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live. Oh,
Yay.
you're very quiet, Vex.
Yeah, you
Oops, that's
muted
why.
yourself.
That's why. Yeah.
You're still very
You're
quiet.
still muted.
I'm not muted now? Oh, yes, I am. I'm
Still
muted to you
muted.
guys. No,
There you
I'm
There
not
you
now.
go.
I wasn't muted to everybody else. Just you guys.
Yeah, well, we kind of need to be able to hear you.
You can guess. Roll perception instead.
I already
Alright.
did.
So,
I rolled a
Julian
27.
looks across the table and goes, "Okay, so now you have the questions."
Yeah. What can you tell us about the ruins that might help us,
Survive.
succeed?
They are guarded by constructs. These constructs will ask you if you have a pass. I do not have the pass. I don't know where to find the pass. But they are very hard for my men to defeat. But my men could not go through the jungle like you lot could. So I don't think you'll have a problem with them. Just be ready for them. They are made of obsidian as well. At least mostly.
Obsidian construct.
Yes, they are there to guard, I guess, what the tower was, but it is no longer as big as it used to be. It is only 2 floors, and what you're looking for is guarded on the first floor, but you cannot get in through the first floor. You have to climb it and go in through the top and then go down. And what you are looking for is a book.
Are there any special precautions we need to take about this book?
I would not try to read it if I were you.
But it's not going to do anything crazy if you touch it.
Maybe, I do not particularly know. I've never heard of this book doing crazy things, but then again, I'm only going off of rumor.
What book is it?
It is an all black book. The pages are black. You can see from the outside the pages are black. The bindings are black. There's no text on the outside of the book or on the spine of the book. It is just 100% black. But I know there are also 2 other items. One is a necklace with a moon or like a tear shape, and another is a wand that comes out with a little claw. The tiny claw. The necklace is supposed to give the mortal people the energy to last all night. And the claw is supposed to summon something. Probably something that has the claw.
It's a, it's a wand of summon bears.
Can I make a what kind of check would I need to make to figure out what can actually break obsidian? Or
Oh,
what
you'd have to
obsidian is
have
weak against?
engineering.
So wouldn't know from a
We
nature
have somebody in our group with engineering. Don't we?
Yes.
Who has engineering?
Quick, do an engineering check. We need to know what we can break an obsidian construct with. Wait, an arcana check wouldn't be able to tell me that? It's a construct.
Constructs are one thing, but obsidian is a different thing. You're checking one thing versus another thing. Do you want to know about constructs, or do you want to know about obsidian?
Well, let's
you
do
do
the
the- you
obsidian
do
check
the-
first. I'll do the construct thing. That's arcana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Garrett.
Yeah.
Do your engineer check. But what
Alright, let's
obsidian
see.
is?
Engineering.
Alright, so for the construct, without seeing them, you just know that constructs are things that are made. They don't have any soul or anything like that. They're crafted and then magically given a command, and they will continue to do that command until destroyed or given another command by what created them.
Just like my brother.
As far as knowing what obsidian is weak against, you don't know a whole lot of things, Garrett, other than adamantine. Adamantine is basically the only thing that obsidian,
Basically, his
Cares
sword
about.
is hard. Gotta hit it with something harder than that.
which is the only thing you know of harder, is adamantine. Yep.
I'm glad I chose a good choice for weapon.
Except for the fact that you're the only one that can hit it.
Yes, because nobody else here has magic or anything.
We have magic, but
You said, so, Garrett, you have that knowledge that adamantine will do it. Since he wants us to succeed, might it be worth asking him if he has adamantine bullets?
Yeah, no, definitely will. Do you have any free adamantine I could have? Gimme.
The adamantine, no, I do not.
You don't have any leftover bullets or anything from when the Thrash were here, do you?
They had no weaponry here like this bullet.
It's rare. I want a few that carries a gun. So,
Yeah, but I figured you got it from somewhere. Maybe somebody else in your clan who was here had it.
no,
Worth an ask.
it's one thing we don't share too openly.
How did your men end up defeating the constructs when they fought them?
I told you they didn't.
yeah,
Okay.
they did.
We use our pointy fangs.
Several men now have the chipped teeth.
How about these drow that are all around, it seems? Do you have any idea what they're up to?
No good.
You
They
know-
they might want the book too.
Do you know how they fight? Is there anything you can tell us
Yes.
about them that'll help us
They
identify
they-
dangerous ones?
Yes, they use their arms and their legs, and they run at you, and then they use their arms with weapons, and they slash at you, and they fight at you, and
Do you know what kind of weapons are?
yes, the kinds that have the sharpness.
So they're using swords?
Yes, and the other weapons with sharpnesses.
He's a vampire, guys. He sees something sharp coming at him, he runs.
Okay. Sab takes
They
a
are
piece of,
sneaky.
Sab takes a piece of chalk out of her bag and is looking. Is it chalk?
What is that?
It's
Oh.
chalk.
Okay, you may continue.
What did you think it was?
I did not know you pulling this white thing out of your bag. I thought it might be steak or
a-
silver. Hey,
Do you have something
Had
I
to
can
be
write
safe.
on?
with that,
tape?
with that.
Yeah, I don't have an ink quill on me.
Oh, how barbaric! I will get you ink and paper.
All right.
How barbaric.
Manservant goes away and comes back with some parchment and some quills with ink.
All right. Sab tries her best to sort of draw out that scorpion symbol we found on the trees.
Mhm.
Shows it to him and says, "What does that tell
this. That looks. I guess I see a butterfly.
When we
Just
made-
kidding. No. He
we
says,
made-
"Oh, yes, it's the scorpion drow."
Okay. Can you tell us any more about them now that you know? Because that's the mark
Yes.
that was left near our campsite.
Yes, they also have the poisons on their sharpnesses.
That's what I thought. Joy.
They are all very dangerous. You must be very careful. Sneakier than they are, or much stronger.
Hmm.
Well, we're definitely not sneakier.
How do the when your men face the constructs?
The
Well, the
constructs they weren't able to defeat.
I know they couldn't beat them, but when they faced them, were the constructs patrolling the ruin, or were they easily noticeable?
That is a good question, and that is not what I am too sure of. We have not been in the ruin. The constructs were outside of it when we were there.
So they were just waiting outside of it for you.
They were just standing there. I don't know if they were waiting.
Well, when we went by, we didn't see any constructs.
Oh, that is good news. Or maybe bad.
Is it?
Yeah, it means the
I-
drow might be there
I mean, something dealt with them.
Or maybe they were on break.
Optimistic thinking there. Sure.
He's not wrong.
He can't. No, he may not be wrong.
Foo, get somebody else to ask the questions then. Everyone else just sits here quietly. So I
It's
just
okay.
keep going.
It's okay. I like the talkie kitty.
any gear that you could supply us with.
No, yes, no, not really. Probably not better than you already have.
Excuse me.
Tell us, Julian. Could we potentially get some of your minions to come with us?
Oh, no worries. I will be sending some followers to make sure you are doing the best of your ability.
I feel like that would be counterproductive because of the fact that they may cause problems.
That is okay.
Could we use?
I mean, unless you're having them springing the traps on themselves, it's not okay. Because
No,
they
no,
may
no. They
accidentally
won't
cause
be
you
going
traps.
into the ruins. They will be making sure you are going to the ruins.
Oh, basically making sure we don't run away. Gotcha.
Yes.
Run away! Run away!
Sada's just sitting there, like, twiddling her fingers.
And I just going.
Looking at everybody.
Well, this is getting very awkward. I think I have the jobs to do. I will see you all later. Good luck. I hope to see you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh, wait. Wait. I did not introduce them. I did not introduce them. That is my bad. This is Hans,
Gruber.
and this is Sebastian. They will be with you on your little journey to the ruins, and they will follow you back.
Do they talk?
You may ask them that yourself.
How
Do you talk?
talkative are you two?
And he leaves. What was that?
I said, how talkative are you two?
Hmm.
What do you guys know?
Joy.
Do you have tongues? Oh, see.
All right, let's get going.
Yay! I'm gonna move everybody outside.
Woo.
Actually, I don't need to really do that. I'm just gonna take Hans and Sebastian. And we go back to the map. Make sure that I have a copy of them here.
And we still have on our map marked where that was.
Yes.
So we,
Yep, I
we
already
can
got it.
get there without too much trouble, right?
Yes.
On our
Oh, you still
cruise.
have to do the normal trip thing.
How is Big Bird gonna let us ride her?
Nope, still no. It's
I'm gonna keep
gonna
going.
take a while. Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
God,
All right,
motherfucker.
all right.
Every day thing.
group vote. Are we taking Big Bird with us?
Let's do it. We need a
It's
tank.
not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit in there.
No, but it can help us outside.
Well, what we can do is we can have the bird come with us to the outside because Sebastian and Helens are not going with us. Inside, we can have them bring the bird back.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know that the
watch over
bird will. I'm pretty sure that the bird will not be accepting of
Okay
anything
with that.
Hans and
Yeah.
Sebastian do.
No, probably not.
Sebastian says, "We don't really want to do that either."
How far away on our map was the Obsidian place?
The obsidian place is taking 2 tiles per day, 4, 6, 3 days away.
Lord. I thought we were done. I don't want to go back in the jungle.
Oh, we were able to recuperate for several days. And chill there for a few days until we were ready to go back in there. But
Yeah, let's
Yes,
just
you
drag
could
her.
take a few days if you want.
No, Mr. Superman not here.
Does anybody have any reason to?
no, I don't want to. I don't want to stay there. I want this over with and get the hell out of here. I don't like the
Hans
fact
just
that
goes,
we're doing this to begin with.
What's Melanie think?
Melanie is just like, I'll be honest, guys. As soon as we hit Stormreach, I'm out.
I don't blame you.
So
That's fine.
let's just get this done and let's get to Stormreach. That's a teleport. Let's just do this.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't blame you, Melanie.
Poor Melanie's just like, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Well, I'm still regularly talking to Melanie since she said that she would help teach me spells that I didn't know before.
Mhm.
So I guess I'm talking with her
On downtime,
between
yeah.
campsites, yeah.
I'm whispering you something, Vex, that Sabrith was
I'm
doing.
just gonna say, damn it, Sabrith.
Damn it, Dale.
Just damn it.
Okay,
Damage?
that's a thing you whispered for the stream to see.
Yeah.
But not for us. Because it
Nope.
was a whisper.
All right.
And and then you hear, "Oh
Let's
no,
consult-
everything is okay. I promise."
Let's consult our handy dandy map. Let's take a little bit and try that again.
What kind of search was that?
Let's take a little bit and try that
Sab.
again.
Sab.
You only get to
what
do it the
kind of
one
search?
time.
We haven't left.
Sab, what kind of search was it? What kind of?
It's checking the map.
I understand that. What kind of check was that?
Nothing that you'll get that high enough on. We can sit here and redo it, or I could have just taken 20 and waited an hour before we left that morning.
You
It's
only,
not
you only
gonna
get
be
one attempt at a check.
definitively- But we can take 20 on it because we weren't in any rush. to
Yeah, you
leave.
can choose to take 20 on it, but you can't do that after you fail a check.
Well, then I would have just taken 20 on it in the first place.
And
But
right?
there's no detriment-
What he's
There's-
saying is you already made the dirt.
But there's
moment.
zero
I'm just
detriment.
gonna take the map. I'm gonna just say this looks really, really weird. No,
But there's
and
but
then
there's,
take 20
but
on it.
there's zero detriment to us waiting 1 hour to leave.
Yes. And instead you tried to roll.
And you tried to roll. That's exactly my point here.
But
when Sabrith decides to point in the opposite direction,
no,
Jay's gonna be like,
no,
"You're
you
an
don't
idiot."
you don't crit fail skill check, so it doesn't matter. You already had the map marked. You know that the obsidian tower, the ruins, were in this direction because you already have it marked and you already know where you're at on the map. So the check was like
All I
5.
see is a white screen.
All right.
Why do you only see a white screen?
I
That's
don't
your
know.
fault.
I see white, and then I see our tokens. So I'm gonna refresh.
Or you just need to scroll down.
Dun dun dun. So yeah, You know,
All right,
I
In
don't
that
know what
direction.
a web GL is, but all right.
I abdicate my position as party leader to Garrett for now.
Alright. Cool.
We're all gonna die.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss.
so
Noble Steed, Firu, my friend, carry me.
no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just Seda gets on the back. I mean, if you want me to carry you like this, that's fine, but you're not going on the back.
You suck.
He doesn't mind if I get on there, but see, I do because I don't feel like getting eaten by a Spinosaurus. You remember what happened last time?
So we gotta.
Let's go.
By the way, I can't see the 2 NPCs up there on the top.
I know you can't.
Okay.
That's the direction we need to go in, so you need to choose either north or north
Let's do
east.
north again.
Yeah. I'll do the perceptions again.
Okay. And Hans and Sebastian will also help after everybody else has made their rolls, since they also basically already know where to go. They've been there.
I'm also gonna have, hold on.
We need Seda and Fears as perception checks.
They've already said that Hans knows where to go.
No, we need perception checks for walking to not get surprised by stuff.
Let's see. Where is their bone? There it is. Okay. Alright. There's some zombies along the way, but Sebastian just kind of goes, "No, you go." And Hans gives another pair of zombies like an angry look or something, and they also go away. But that's about that's about all that happens along the trip for that day, or for that half of the day.
Are you, buddies with those guys or something?
We used to be. They didn't turn out so well. Hans giggles like he's just
You got a weird sense of humor, Hans. Where we go?
Sebastian. Hans can't speak, can he?
Oh, he can. He's just shy.
Okay. So maybe we'll get a conversation out of you later.
No, I
Alright.
don't think he will.
Oh, okay then.
Lead us on, Garrett.
So north or to the northeast.
Let's go
Northeast.
northeast. Because
Yeah.
that's the path that we came from last time.
Yeah.
Or, technically it was north. Yeah, it's northeast. I was like, hold on, maybe it was northwest.
Perceptions.
No. That's my check. That was not Kit's check.
Seda, Firu.
There's Kit's check.
Perceptions.
But, oh,
Dang!
we ain't gonna get higher than a 31.
See everything.
The fox sees everything.
What does
Okay.
the fox see?
The fox is distracted by large centipedes on the ground.
That is disgusting.
Other than that, nothing really goes on during midday. You could choose to push on, or you could set camp here.
Must press on.
What?
Hans and Sebastian have no problem pressing on as they don't need sleep.
Well, we do. So, let's go ahead and take a
Lead us
nap,
in our
and
sleep,
we'll get
please.
there in 2 days.
Okay, good luck, tasty people. I mean, good luck, fellow people.
Alright, let's do our camping stuff.
Alright. Survival,
Fearless leader, perception.
nature, and perception.
What do my specialized see? You take me as worth of stuff.
What was
Pretty
I
safe.
doing? I was doing nature check.
No, you're not doing nature check.
Oh, I
You're
thought I
supposed
was.
to. You're supposed to back people up. You don't have the highest.
I thought I was.
No.
Well, okay
Somebody
then.
who's not paying attention is
What's
supposed
your
to roll
what's
the
your
nature.
bonus to nature?
8.
Hans and Sebastian, jeez.
I think Zeta has like a 10.
I don't have any nature. Not
Oh.
yet.
Well, never mind.
I think
Fear.
Fury had nature.
Now it's just
Alright,
all knowledges have been replaced with demon.
I've got a 10 to survival.
It's +6 to knowledge nature.
So yes, I did have the highest nature check. So
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I was
that's
wrong.
right.
Well, setting up camp is easy enough. And Hans and Sebastian keep watch so everybody gets a full night's rest.
Have we also done this enough that we're starting to get any sort of bonus on setting up camps?
Maybe. Maybe not. Seems like it. But maybe not.
By the way, did we take Burb?
Sure.
Yes, we did.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
I was
if we took
accounting
Burb
for you
or
guys
not.
having mounts anyways, so phew, let's choose north or northeast or northwest.
All right.
We can go north.
We'll go ahead and take 20 on that again. So, which way is it?
Oh yeah.
It is that a way?
It's that way.
No, it's
Points
not.
nowhere.
Which way? So
It
yes,
is
north.
northwest.
You mean northeast?
No, yes, northeast.
North, south.
What?
All right, fearless leader, where to?
Let's go north. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Perceptions.
Okay. You notice, let's see, that Hans and Sebastian go missing some like 3 hours into the travel. And they come back glistening in what seems to be some sort of dark violet liquid. And they have basically large braids of white hair with them in their hands.
Did you find some drow?
Yes,
And we killed them.
so we do not have to worry about those drow.
Good job.
How strong are
Alright.
these guys?
Would you like an arm wrestling contest?
No.
No. Okay.
I can hear the
I think
bones
it'd be
breaking
kinda
from here.
hilarious to watch. Yeah, it's like
When
They
when it
grasp
says
your
that-
hand and immediately start draining your energy and just
When I see that and I look at him, does he do the woo thing from the Skittles commercial?
oh, the arm wrestling. skills. Oh my God.
totally.
Settle it the usual way.
All right, so north,
Alright,
northeast,
leader.
northwest.
Northeast or north?
It's either gonna be northeast or north. It's gonna be one of those two. So
I'll just scissors paper rock with myself to see which one.
let's go northeast.
Northeast.
The hell was that check?
He says northeast and immediately just rides right into a branch.
All right, Kit. 29.
You guys spot those white scorpion marks
Funny business.
patterning trees, maybe every, let's see here, every 3 miles or so.
Do you guys know what those marks are supposed to indicate?
They look to be like the drow markings.
Well, yes, we know
But-
they're drow
but do
markings,
they-
but do you know if they're just signifying that they've been here, or that it's their territory, or
I think
what?
it is to show that they were here. Maybe
they sort
like
of use-
So they don't
breadcrumb.
get lost.
Could be, yes.
All right. So that's
Does that one say Jason was here? Who's Jason?
I don't know. Let's go
have
ahead and
have you
start
seen
setting up
Kyle? He's this tall.
Hey, do we see remnants of our like old campfire and stuff over here? It's been a few days.
Sure. You can find your old camps. Yes.
I didn't know if this was actually one that we were on or not.
Yeah, this was one of the ones you touched.
Cool.
All right. So will that give us a
Wouldn't that,
bonus?
wouldn't that give us a bonus to finding stuff like the nature check and stuff?
Yes, you find Nemo.
Oh,
No, there's nothing to find.
What's a clownfish doing in the jungle?
What the fuck? You look up and a freaking sea turtle just lands on your face. Dude,
Hell?
whoa,
What the hell?
this isn't the Gulf Stream.
All right, Garrett. Can't make in time. Perception.
Let's do it. Special eyes.
nice.
Flawless
That's my one and
victory.
only crit I'm ever gonna get.
Ever.
What are you talking about? That one night you got like 4.
He just
Yeah,
kept
yeah.
swimming.
Special order.
The air is so humid and Zendrick that he just kept swimming. Too good, too good. Fantastic, Tay.
That is for survival.
Flawless victory. Alright.
You survive better than Bear Grylls.
Yep. No problems overnight. Are we going north or northwest in the morning? You know with your take 20 that it is directly north.
So I guess we're going north. No, we're gonna purposely go.
Is it right adjacent to us or is it?
No, you
little
gotta,
further
it'll be
than
there
that,
at the end of the day.
All right.
Northwards. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ba-da-da-da-da-ba.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Perceptions. Yeah.
Oof.
Hold on.
Lots of nat ones tonight.
There you go.
Lock.
Whack 'em.
Actually, the
Alright.
name is.
Do we find any American wood axe?
No. Those were on Corvair.
You just hear in the background.
Whack 'em.
No, just.
And
Alright.
Sebastian goes, we do not know what those birds are. They're very strange.
One flies past.
Like one just hit your window or something. Alright, broke myself there for a second. Alright, okay. So, up ahead, there are 6 drow in a scouting party. They are about 200 feet away. And Sebastian says, "Oh, there are 2 more in the tree." And indeed, about 50 feet above, there are 2 more kind of like jumping from tree to tree. All
What do they have in their
anime
hands?
style. Nothing.
What do they have at their waist?
Perception.
My fox got a 29.
No need to make
Yeah, but your
that.
fox is like low on the ground there. Alright.
Fine.
So that was a 24, Sab?
Uh-huh.
Alright, Sab, you see what seems to be some sort of curved blade and whips.
Oh.
Some of them have some,
Oh, yeah.
it looks to be like crossbows, but they're like heavy-duty crossbows. And
search
the
party- the
ones
search
up in
party,
the
what's the
tree,
next-
hang on, the ones up in the tree all seem to be using bows of some sort. And the search party is going towards the west. Or not search party, scouting party is going towards the west.
I would.
But since
suggest
we are coming from the south, if we just stay still, they'll pass by.
As long as they don't notice you, I haven't rolled that yet.
We could move east and just get out of the way. This right here.
Well, it's either southeast or northeast.
That meant
Well,
northeast.
the place is
You said they were
directly
going
north.
that way.
Yeah, but the place we're going is directly north of us.
Right.
Guess we'll just steam ahead.
Well, we'll wait for them to pass. If you steam ahead, we have to fight them.
Yeah.
I'll look over to Hans and Sebastian. Do you think we could take them?
I don't see why not. It's just a few drow and we are many people.
I mean, they did take out at least 2 drow by themselves.
Yes, but they have poison, and they are kind of immune to poison and
So
stuff.
we send them in first.
No, they're not going to do that.
We will help fight, but we will not fight alone. Not against so many.
No, good.
What do you guys
So-
want to do?
What,
So
are
if
you
we wanna
all,
wait,
are you all cocks?
What?
You know, buck, buck, buck.
Oh. I didn't know what he said. I didn't hear you.
It's usually best to save your strength when we might be having to fight giant obsidian things, you know?
but
Jeez, shy. she
Dude, that is
she
all
needs a
limit.
minute or 13.
Let me
Let's
check.
see.
Check
Let's see
my-
if they.
You need a
let's see
minute
if
or
they just
13.
pass.
Okay,
Um,
I'll roll to see if they notice you.
I should probably ready flight.
I rolled a natural 1. They didn't notice you, so they go ahead and set up camp.
But they were still progressing west. You said.
Yeah, they were moving west. They looked around the area and now they have started to set up camp.
Started to set up camp on our tile, or started.
Yeah, where you guys are.
Okay.
They haven't noticed you.
Well, they ain't moving. You wanna move around?
surprise, surprise.
What do we do?
Garrett's the leader right now.
I'm gonna do another perception check and see how many there really are.
There's 8. There are 8.
Well, I know there's 8.
Hans and Sebastian.
I know
have
there's
this
8,
as well.
but I got a feeling there might be more.
Okay,
only two
so you look for more and you don't notice any more, but you notice that 2 more from the ground have gone up into the trees. These 2 have the heavy duty crossbows.
Always assume there are more drow and kobolds.
Not so much the drow.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
and then camp, to get to the camp is like all
Always
covered.
assume there are more drow.
What do you mean?
Is a little shrubbery. All,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
covered
it's
by
it's all
brush and
difficult
everything.
terrain. Yeah, it's all difficult terrain, and they are now basically watching from 4 points up in the tree.
Is it easy enough for us to get around them by just swinging wide and taking a little extra time?
Yes, it's just that they could notice you if you
But we're
once
still
you start.
pretty
No,
far
once
back,
you,
so we can go
yeah, but
back and
if you can
around.
see them from 200 feet away. So what I'm saying is they get another chance to notice you if you backtrack and then try and go out of sight.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
Hmm.
I'm up with the majority vote. I'd rather not have to fight anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's avoid it then. Yeah.
I would say let's go here. Northeast.
No, we can just
Skirt.
these
we can
hexes
go
are
south.
Yeah.
These hexes are huge. We can easily go around their camp in the same hex, as
Okay.
long as they don't notice us.
All right. Roll stealth, everybody. It needs to be good.
Alrighty, going back to the whoever gets the highest is the groups.
Yep.
I cannot get my sheets to work for some reason. Why won't you work?
Oh, damn.
Definitely ain't me.
All right, you guys
I
managed to
haven't
escape their
done mine
perception.
yet.
It's
Oh,
okay.
cool.
Seda rolled high
Alright,
enough.
I don't need to do it. Awesome.
And you make it to the ruins.
There goes my 20 for the night.
Perceptions.
Heck, more nat ones.
This is going to be a dangerous night, guys.
All right.
I rolled a 26. Cat rolled a 19. Was that high enough to notice anything, or do I need to use the surge?
You need to use all the surges. Now, hang on. Let me get the thing ready.
Well, also Hans and Sebastian might have noticed somebody or something.
I have to get the map ready.
What about assless chaps, Fufu?
I don't know. I don't think I want to know.
I just realized I hadn't looked over there at chat in a while. That's what I see.
It was here somewhere. There it is.
Oh, but Seda, you sent me the the thing, but we were gonna put ear stuff on it. Oh,
Yeah,
do ear
that's fine.
stuff.
I'll do that.
Do ear stuff.
Your stuff.
Weird stuff. Ear stuff.
That what?
Well, fine. We can go to butt
Where
stuff
the
too.
hell was
so.
the...
What?
Weird stuff. Butt stuff.
Okay, so you notice that there are 4 drow armed with scimitars at the upper part of the tower, and on the northern part of the tower, one of them has a dual-bladed weapon, blade on both sides, and the other one is the same one that warned you guys a few days back. You guys are currently unnoticed. Each square is going to represent 10 feet.
Well, shit.
Damn.
Wait, so they're that big then?
Well,
A
they
large
take a
size
no. They take a 10-foot square. Like they're in a 10-foot square. It's just auto-sized because of the grid, and you guys
Alright.
can place yourselves here and here, wherever you would like,
Let me zoom out. I don't know what you put.
to the
I
top.
I don't know what you're doing,
Right.
this guy.
My tokens aren't there.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
our tokens.
Yeah.
That would probably help, but maybe, only maybe.
How do you get up to that tower?
We climb.
Mm-hmm. You have to climb jagged obsidian.
Well, we have to unlock all the other veins or whatever to fly up there on our
That too.
chocobos.
Right. Mhm.
But first we gotta go back and do more main quests to do that.
Melanie and Flute are going to hang back here.
I am also going to chill back there. 'Cause that's just smart.
All right, where's Seda?
On here.
Okay, there we go. All right, so they don't yet notice you guys.
So we're
So
still
we
on
do.
stealth.
Where are our birds?
Yeah, you guys are kind of hidden. I want to say that you left them further back once you noticed what was going on. They're tied up hidden.
Okay.
Because they would be
So-
absolutely no use here. Birds, horses, whatever.
So if we were to sneak closer to the tower,
You would have to rely on individual stealth checks. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are now using an
Yeah.
encounter map.
And we can obviously see going through that hole in the wall there's the way in.
You could try and sneak up under there to get to the second floor, the revealed floor.
Yep.
Otherwise, what
Yeah.
they're standing on is like a third floor that has just been completely exposed and ruined. It's just
Which way
flat
are they
stone.
facing? Are they facing?
There's no
I just
facing.
realized something.
Alright.
I don't have flight on my character sheet.
That's okay.
Your hex list?
Well, I don't know how long it lasts, so that's why I
minute.
was
Just
trying to find
yeah,
it.
just
A minute per level.
I best say yeah, just pull it up on the D20 PFSRD. Some of the stuff is coming from the Inner Sea Guide, which I don't have on Hero Lab. So I'm not worried about it. Other things might have just been forgotten whenever we were on vacation, and I just didn't have a chance to add them yet.
Fair enough. Alright, so I'd say we should probably sneak up to the tower.
I think so too. Try to get up the stairs.
Metal Gear Solid our way in.
Mm-hmm.
Who's sneaky enough to do
Wait,
that?
didn't they say that they said that we needed to go in through the top? They said not to go in through the front.
Well, there's
Well,
no
we can always
front.
get to.
That is an opened area to the second floor. That the part that they're standing up on
What about
is
getting
the
in from
way
ground
way actually in. But if you wanted to climb, you can get in through that ruined area and get directly to the second floor.
level? What about an entry on the ground?
There's
level?
no entry on the ground level.
Okay.
So
that's what you're told.
they're on the first floor,
They're on the third.
third.
There's no technical third. They're basically on the roof, which is just an open area,
But you said there's a way to get in on the second floor.
which is directly underneath them. You see how the walls all cracked and messed up?
Yeah.
You can climb in underneath there,
What are they doing?
keeping watch.
Okay.
The 130 feet.
Well, Fio's stealth is horrible. So,
Hmm.
How sneaky are you two to Hans and Sebastian?
Yes.
Yeah.
you guys,
Okay,
if
well,
the sneaky ones want to go sneaky,
Wait a
they
second.
Back here. They might-
Take and cast invisibility too.
yeah, to myself.
No, invisibility you can cast on anybody. It's a spell.
Well, I have one stored in my staff right now.
Yeah.
Well, some
and that's
invisibilities
to
are
have-
self-invisible, so it depends on which one it is.
Spell slots.
Where it is. Tase invisibility.
I'm looking for it.
It's just the spell.
Okay,
Invisible.
just right.
It's not,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not a hex or anything.
yeah. Yeah, it's personal or touch. It's the range.
I will. I mean, if the
Something
sneaky
I
ones
just a
will
heads up.
sneak-
Sorry, something I am doing with this campaign that I don't do in my others is making those touch spells that to where you can actually target yourself. A lot of them will say personal. That means that those spells are the ones that you can target yourself with. Most touch spells you can't target yourself with, but I think it's more fun for this campaign to let them be targeted.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in future campaigns, don't expect it, but this one it works the way it has been working.
So, Fio's not sneaky. So if the sneaky ones want to go up there and start the attack, we can follow up with it. At least to get the sneak on them.
Hold on. My stealth is +1, but I can use invisibility, and my familiar has plus.
Yeah,
10.
but you don't want to
I
send.
don't want to.
There's no
I don't want
purpose
to
to
go
sending your
anywhere
familiar.
near. I know. But my familiar needs to be within a particular amount of space for me to be able to cast.
I think it can be within a mile of you.
I think so too.
It's a. Anyways, we should probably cast invisibility on Garrett so that he can sneak.
Gotta be sneaky.
And
Garrett,
if you
what is
wanted to,
stealth?
I totally would stealth in there.
so what is? I'm trying to visualize. All this is like just what?
That would be with the grass and everything. The base of the tower.
What's all this, Tony?
It's just black. It's how the image was made. It's
Okay.
not non-transparent, so it's just
So the-
jungle
the-
floor.
Okay,
Con-
so the
consider
jungle goes all
I should
the
say,
way up there.
yeah, consider it difficult terrain still. It's ruins and jungle floor.
How did they get up there? Did they leave a ladder or something up? So we have no idea how they got up there.
But they've probably been here for a while.
They might have someone come pick them up in a minute.
All right, say we get close. How are we gonna get up there?
You can, make
You'd have to
climb
climb.
checks.
Does it look like there's an area we can climb straight up?
Yeah, anywhere on the tower. It's not smooth obsidian. It's all
Okay.
jagged rock. Sharp.
All right, so is it worth spending 2 of Tay's level 1 spells to give me and Garrett invisibility to try and get up to the tower so that we can start a fight.
Hold on a second.
I don't know how any of this works. That gives him plus 20 to stealth checks when moving, and plus 40 if you're not moving. And it breaks if you hit somebody.
Yep, or cast a spell. I'm not answering the first question, though. That was to the party.
Sav, invisibility is a level 2 spell, not a level 1.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I have 1 saved in my staff right now. But, I think originally I was picking up web, blindness, and deafness, and hold person for my level 2s for today.
Okay.
Or at least that's what I had. So I'm not sure if I wanted to change that to that.
No.
Because what I had been doing is...
Is it worth splitting us up to get Garrett closer stealthily, or should we just get closer together?
Well, if Fear's gonna have difficulty with his stealth checks, then I say
I've only
if
got
we're
a
gonna
plus 2.
Oh. Well, can we bring Sebastian and Hans with us? Like
Yes.
your spells are ranged anyways, so you know. So
We
I mean,
could,
I can straight up
we could
cast
try to
Misfortune
get
on
there
people.
first and take them out for you.
or that, yeah.
That's what
Yeah, that's what Zeta said. That's what.
You guys don't see any more in the trees, do you?
Not anymore, no.
Not anymore. You did when we first got here?
No,
No,
they
they
saw it
don't.
in the other hex.
Alright, so you guys want to go, and we'll be right behind you then?
Yes, that is what we said.
Alright.
Let's roll.
Everyone okay with that?
Should I cast Mage Armor on myself? I feel like I should cast Mage Armor on myself.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm casting Mage Armor on myself.
Alright, Hans takes his hand, touches it to his chest, and casts. Tay, you can spellcraft.
Yeah, sure.
He casts greater invisibility on himself. And begins to move
Holy
forward.
crap.
Sab craps herself. Oh gosh. And begins to move forward. Sebastian
Only he could have done.
turns.
Only he had enough castings to do that to all of us.
Right. Sebastian turns into a dire bat and begins to fly forward. About right here.
Oh god, he's getting out his dice.
Oh boy.
I like that he's getting like his actual dice because he doesn't want roll 20 to screw us.
Alright, there we go. So Sebastian gets shot down by a crossbow bolt from this guy.
Bat. Random bat.
Okay.
He
Just
shot
random.
Or one in target practice.
No, a bat comes flying out of the wood, out of the jungle. Guy, the red token, shoots him with a crossbow, and all you hear is, "Ah, shit!" And Sebastian turns into his normal form and hits the ground.
Well,
That's a pretty damn
Wait,
good roll.
did that drow see him turn into a person again?
Yeah, well, everybody saw him turn into a person again.
He must have flubbed his stealth so bad.
And the drow rolled an 18 to hit, natural 18.
Jesus.
Alright,
It
Sebastian.
didn't kill Sebastian, did it?
No, I rolled a wrong dice though.
He just got
You
shot
rolled the
out
wrong
of
dice.
the sky.
Then clearly
No, for damage. For damage. Alright. Alright, so 6. And then from the crossbow bolt. Alright, he takes 10 damage total. And he hits the ground. He says, "Ah, shit! Son
Well,
of
they know we're here
sons
now.
of bitches!" And, hang on. I didn't say you could move. It's not your turn. Stay back in your purple hole.
Get back.
This purple hell.
Everybody else,
Keeping us in.
all these drow up here ready their weapons, looking at Sebastian. Let me give the full move action here to Hans.
Wait, which one was the one that told us to GTFO earlier?
None of them.
Yeah, the drow.
Oh,
the
the
drow.
Oh, yeah.
That's drow.
Down here. Red
Okay.
cloak.
Okay.
Where the heck is his speed? There it is. Okay, yeah. So it's just right there. That's supposed to be 30, right? Nope, right there's 30. Forget about the free diagonal. There we go. All right, now we roll initiative.
Bravo, Tay. Bravo.
Just whichever group gets the highest, basically.
Hey guys, it's a roll initiative.
All right, so
That is not rolling initiative, Sav.
I tried. Say to save the day.
Firu, roll Firus.
That was
She did.
Firu's.
Oh.
what's the highest on your side? 26.
Yep.
Well, wait, did Sebastian and Hans roll initiative?
Yep.
Does Kit get a roll?
Oh
no.
yeah, it does.
No. That's your turn. And turn. You guys are on a
Kit gets a
26.
+2 to initiative. I only got +1.
The drow are on a 20. Hans and Sebastian are on a 9.
46.
No. They rolled a 1.
Is this difficult terrain?
Everything is difficult terrain.
Fuck this place.
I'm out! I'm immediately the opposite way!
Oh, there's.
So that raises a serious question
So
for
instead
me.
of 30 feet, you go 15 feet.
But they're
You
10
get 2
feet
squares. Yeah, you get 2 squares.
So I get 4 of them.
Holy Jeebus.
My move speed is 70.
Holy Jeebus.
Not fast enough.
Alright. So do you... No point using stealth anymore, huh?
Pretty much.
Alright, so...
Well, Hans is still invisible.
Plus, they haven't spotted any of us yet.
Correct.
Right.
So
True.
if you wanted to stealth so that they wouldn't aim at you first, you can.
Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to shoot any of them. I was gonna say, like, we could make a distraction to get Hans and some other people in through there.
Yeah. Even with your extended range on the one, still only 60 feet.
Yeah, good luck, Sebastian. Keep him distracted.
What do you mean, good luck? Help!
They're
Here,
coming.
can me and Firuz run?
Friends! Friends over in the bushes right there! Help me!
Me and Firuz
Oh,
run
God.
and stop Sebastian on the way.
Can Firu move 120 feet ignoring difficult terrain?
He can run 250 feet.
Okay, then yes. But he can't pick him up on the way because it's a 4-round action.
Well, what about Seda trying to pick him up?
Yes, and she's riding. Yes, she has to make a ride check and then a strength check.
You should have stayed into a bat.
That's what I was trying. I did not expect to be shot. I should have went invisible.
As he's getting close, can she ask for Sebastian to try to jump on? 'Cause,
He can't.
oh,
He's prone.
oh shit. Okay. Well, I'll try.
All right, so go ahead and move Firu and yourself.
We're gonna get right here. We're gonna go straight along that line, and I'm going to try to make my rolls now. This is my.
So do they get partial cover over there?
Alright, that was your which one?
Ride.
Alright, fantastic. And now your strength. Not so good. That is not a pass.
Would a surge help?
Would a surge maybe be able to pass? me?
Maybe. Not that one. Not that one.
Surges do we get a day? Shit.
Well, you can only put one surge on one dice.
Alright, never mind. Oh, wait.
You can hero point it.
I don't think I'm gonna use a hero point on this thing.
But why not? I need your help.
I thought with,
You thought with your brain.
No, okay, I just have... Alright, never mind. I tried. I held my hand out.
Alright, with that, we will take our break. And when we come back, we will continue combat. We'll see you guys in a
Maybe
moment.
I was able to just pick him up from prone position.